Hello and welcome to 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, and the only reason I know that order is because it says so on the screen. And okay, so Zero Escape, great series. 999, I never actually went through it, played through it proper like. I actually have a bit of a weird history with the series because my initial introduction to the series was Virtue's Last Reward via PlayStation Plus. It was early in my time having the Vita, I think. I might have gotten it before I got the Vita because I had PlayStation Plus before that. And just the stuff I had accumulated was one of the reasons I got a Vita. But okay. The importance of that is probably pretty minute. But as you can see, I do have a copy of 999 the novel, which is interesting. It's interesting. And I have to be honest, I never really got through all of this either. But with certain events coming up very soonish, I figured, hey, why not go through and do a sort of proper just a look at this. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, honestly. I just booted this up, threw on my microphone, move all that, and just figure out what's gonna happen. I don't know. I do know that I haven't gone through this entirely, so let's just, I don't know, grab a random ending. Here, random ending. The only word I saw there was genocide, so this is gonna go well. They stepped out through the door to find themselves in a short hallway. At the end was an elevator. Junpei, Lotus, and Seven. Okay, also, don't watch this if you haven't played these games. Seriously, don't get spoiled. This is not a video meant for people who haven't seen them before. I'm actually going to do a video that will help people on that a little bit, but I really highly recommend going through something like this novel or getting the games themselves for 999 and Virtue's Last Reward if you are interested in the series. So, this is a bad ending, I think, because it was red. They stepped out through the door to find themselves. Okay, right. Junpei, Lotus, and Seven crammed themselves into it and headed for the top floor. Yeah. I really like how in the novel they have this sort of, how they did the dialogue, especially in this format. I could also go like the, oh, no. And hello, welcome back. So, learn something. Changing from this view to the normal, vertical view on a phone, recording this, because I'm actually playing this off my smartphone. Changing that, it crashes the recording. Lessons learned. Luckily, I was able to keep what I had up to that point, so yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember what happens in this one. Let's go. Without warning or response, Seven took off towards a hallway on the left. Junpei and Lotus followed. That was seeming endless. Now, I have, I said my first experience with this series was VLR, but before that, when I originally had looked into doing that, I had went to the internet and basically I saw the internet said, hey, you should know 999 first. So what I ended up doing was I watched a Let's Play, and honestly, I did not watch it all the way through. I sort of skipped around a little bit at the time because I just wanted to get playing the game because I knew I liked it. So there's a lot of little things in this I've never seen. And there's new stuff in the novel version too. There's a whole new bad ending too. A lot of the endings are bad, honestly. I think all the endings, well, maybe 2 of them are bad. The destination had already been decided. The door behind the central staircase. There's a sun symbol engraved on the keyhole in that door, and Junpei had the sun key in his pocket. He found the last room. No doubt about it, the sun key would unlock the door they were heading for, and that's why they ran for the central staircase. They rushed through, and stopped cold. A terrible scene before them made their blood run cold. Hey, bad things are about to happen. Dun dun. Oh, I remember this ending now. Oh, I remember this ending. I remember the secret behind this ending. I'm not going to talk about the secret behind this ending, just in case there are people who just in case there are people who are like that, who haven't seen this, because seeing the bad end here, you know it's coming, but at the same time, you don't really know the reality behind it, because until you get late into this, you don't know the reality behind any of this shit. 3 people lay dead on the floor, covered in blood. Junpei felt a cold sweat trickle down his spine. He couldn't breathe, his legs shook. His body felt cold, deathly cold, but his blood was boiling hot. He could feel his mind begin to fade. He couldn't think, he couldn't concentrate, his mind was blank. What the hell? What the hell happened? Seven's voice was weak and broken. He edged towards the bodies, his movements stiff. He bent down over Clover and pressed his finger to her wrist. Nothing. She's dead. Suddenly, Lotus moved. Before he understood what was happening, her hand was in Junpei's vest pocket. And she pulled a knife and she killed him. No, apparently not. Hey, what are you doing? He leapt back. Lotus looked at him, terrified. The key, give me the sun key. Why? What do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back. The murder. Once again, Junpei looked at the dead bodies. Santa, Clover, Ace. That meant the person who had killed them was... No, that can be true. Who was left at this point? Like, who is the possibility? I forget. Like, again, I haven't really even touched this novel for a while. Before Junpei could react, Lotus drove back into his pocket, out with the key. Let's go! Without waiting for Seven or Junpei, he ran straight for the central staircase. Or she ran. They followed, and they watched the boobs jiggle up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And they looked back, and they saw the horrific scene. And then they looked back to the boob jiggling, and it was just like, what a weird contrast. Junpei shut his eyes and swallowed his emotions, mourning what would have to wait. Soon they stood in front of the door. A small gap appeared between the door and the frame. What the hell is this? Oh, you mean the door was already unlocked? Why? How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go. Lotus took a deep breath and slowly opened the door the rest of the way. In front of them was another hallway. I stretched out toward the bow of the ship. They began to run. Faster and faster they ran, desperately trying to reach into the hallway. A few seconds later, they were there. In front of them stood a massive metal door. They all were breathing heavily as Junpei spoke. What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or a lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this? We don't have any choice. We're gonna have to go back. No, I'm not going back there. There's a murderer back there. There's more than stark terror in Lotus's voice than authority. She was almost begging. But I don't see any of their doors. As he spoke, Seven stepped towards the door in front of all of them, as if to illustrate that it was only a door. It opened. Nothing surprising, a simple automatic door. Wait, look guys, I got a really bad feeling about all this. You know, I actually don't remember. I remember this ending. I don't remember what happens in this, honestly. I know what the end result is. I know what the ultimate end result is, but a lot of these details, they're actually, I'm not remembering them. The other doors were already unlocked. This one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before. How could their situation possibly get worse? 3 people were already dead. They hit the bottom. Junpei told himself there's nowhere to go but up. He stepped through the door. And whatever hope Junpei had managed to summon disappeared. No. It was not true. It could not be true. This is impossible. Utterly impossible. It was a dream. It had to be a dream. A nightmare. Yeah, it was a nightmare. If you could just wake up. He was seeing things. Yes, that was it. It was a hallucination. A lie. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Right? June. No. The code names meant nothing now. Kenny. Kenny. No! Kenny! Oh, Kane. Oh, this is one of the ones where she just straight up dies. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Junpei cried out and leapt through the door. He flew to her side, his heart like a stone in his chest. Kenny, hang on! Junpei swept her up, shook her by the shoulder. She moaned, her eyes fluttered open, but only barely. Oh, right, she's still alive. Kenny. Jumpy? Her face was pale, her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were black and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei, but saw nothing. Junpei put his hand up against the small back of her and to hold her up. It felt warm and wet. He lifted his hand up, it was covered in blood. Oh, man, Kenny! What the hell happened to you? How did this happen? It's all I could do not to break into tears. Jumpy, I'm sorry. Her voice was thin, a minuscule thread was the only thing keeping her with him. I might not make it. No way. No way I'm gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you, I promise. Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy. Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, alright, Kenny? You... What could he do? He tore himself away from her. For just a moment, he told himself. Junpei scrambled to the nearby ladder. He reached the top. A submarine? What on earth was a submarine doing here? No, that didn't matter. Nothing mattered except saving Kenny. It's the only thing he wanted. Okay, sorry, I got a text. Oh, just a very convenient timing. very super convenient timing that I got a straight up text. And now my computer's going. This is amazing. How amazing. Just cut the tension. Just cut the tension right there, man. Desperate, he slid back down and rushed over to Akane. Just hang on a little longer. I found a submarine, but I need to go see if it works. Oh, don't go, please, don't go. Oh, she knows. She knows. Just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy, when I... Connie. Jumpy, did you know? You meant a lot to me when we were kids. I liked you for a long time, Junpei, a really long time. Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white hot flame. Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot? When we were kids. We went to the pool and to the... I picked the best bad ending just to randomly grab. You know, that genocide. That genocide. Oh my goodness. To the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? Memories I'll never forget. All these memories are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now. No, I mean yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Scanny. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want. Really? Yeah, really, I swear. That makes me happy. Really happy. She is so lying. I feel sleepy. Oh my goodness, okay. You know, I don't get very many texts, and it's amazing how when I decide to sit down and record this, I get 2 texts within like 5 minutes. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Don't fall asleep. Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much. Her eyes were slowly closing. Junpei screamed as he felt his throat go hoarse. Kenny. 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 Should I scream? Okay, I'm gonna face away from the microphone. Kenny! It's not a good idea to do that when you live in an apartment. I just thought about that. I think I might have made a mistake there. I'm sorry. You're okay. I'm sorry. That was me just being weird. That was just me being weird. That happens. Oh, I'm making a mockery of the scene right now. A mockery. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. I'm horrible. And I'm going to continue to be horrible. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way through the door he'd come through. Junpei passed through the gate into the hallway. And genocide. Who knew how appropriate a word could be? His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been utterly broken, but there was nothing left to feel. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch, and dead. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't even see the bottom. His back was hot. He felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room, the body of Snake. The staircase, there's 3 more. Ace, Santa, Clover. And outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now, Junpei would join them. Who, then, had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, felt the bubbles creep up to the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Hello and welcome back to the fact that apparently it decided to also crash when the credits started. So that's a thing. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. I just wanted to do a brief little thing with this. I'll also do one for Virtue's Last Reward, the one I know a slightly tiny bit better out of the 2. I really need to go back and remember all the story elements for both of these. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I just wanted to do a short thing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I might skip around a little bit just to make it a little short video that easily enjoyed. And boy, did I pick the best ending to do this on. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about everything. Oh, have a good one, everyone. Drive safely. See you in VLR, and then later, 0 time dilemma.